Got us a little cosmic brownies this morning. And a Dr. Pepper. We say there, DC. How you doing this morning, partner? Good morning to you. Thoughts on the LSU game last night, DC? Dr. Pepper. Any thoughts? 42-21 loss against Kentucky. Yep. Took already a big bite. Love me some cosmic brownies. Happy Sunday, man. Nice calm Sunday with the goats. They're over there. You're giving up all hope, my buddy. I hear you. Hey, what's up, Miss Becky? Good morning. Good morning. Stayed up late last night. Yeah. Hey, Alabama lost, man. I can't believe that. Can y'all believe that? Texas A&M came back. I thought for sure. Yeah, I don't want Coach O to go either. I really don't want. Let me get a little closer right here. Hold up. Yeah, I really don't want Coach O to go either, man. Well, how about this? Next week, Kentucky plays Georgia. That's gonna be something. I don't know that Kentucky's on the same level, but can you imagine what would happen in the polls if Kentucky could pull that upset? Two undefeated teams. Kentucky's known as a basketball school. So to see them 6-0, that hadn't happened since the 1950s. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Burrow. No, it's time for Joe Burrow to assert himself now. Joe Burrow and the Bengals with a win today are really on a great pace to make the playoffs. Hey, congratulations, SMU fan. How you doing? Good morning. Once again, we in the thank you weekend. I've been having a decent weekend. How's y'all weekend going? I've been doing all right. Went to a place yesterday and had me a good burger. What's up, Samuel? Had me a good burger yesterday. I watched some of that Ole Miss game. Kobo Seafish, rather. I watched some of that Ole Miss game. Man, that was crazy. Did y'all watch that game? That was a crazy game. I know. Congratulations, SMU fan. SMU is bowl eligible. Congratulations, buddy. Well deserved. You guys didn't lose a game yet this year, did you? He's excited. SMU fan is excited. Hey, I would be too, man. I would be pretty pumped up. I'm having a hard time, you know. Uh, in fact, I brought out the baseball LSU baseball cap last night, man. I ain't giving up though. Love them Tigers. You know that. I still got my flag flying. Flew it all night. I'm gonna probably leave it up all day. We got Saints on today at noon. I don't know about that game either. Washington always plays the Saints real well. Samuel Pate. Samuel Pate. Samuel Pate's excited. And I know Texas A&M. Hey, that win right there though. Y'all saw Johnny Manziel on the field. That was something to see. He was, he got in a lot of trouble. Yeah, even the fans. I was watching the game, and even the fans couldn't. The Texas A&M fans couldn't believe it. They were like, "What's going on here?" I couldn't believe it. There was some fun games yesterday, except for the LSU game. Well, unless you were a Kentucky fan, I guess you should be very happy. I made a video last night, and the first thing I did was congratulate the Kentucky uh, fans and Kentucky on the win because I mean you can't take it. You can't get mad at Kentucky. They were a better team than us. It wasn't even close. It was 42-21. So how can I get mad at them? DC is not an Alabama fan. Yeah, you can never count Alabama out though. Y'all know that. Alabama most likely still will be in that college playoff. Honestly, I think Alabama is definitely one of the top four teams. There's no doubt about that. Now, how far are they going to drop? I think this morning we're going to see Georgia moving up to number one. I think Kentucky needs to definitely move up. I think Alabama drops maybe a couple spots. Not much, though. Nick Saban. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did, DC. Nick Saban sure did win a championship. And Coach O, in his interview, said, "We're gonna keep fighting." You know, maybe some people expected him to resign this morning or be fired, but he's gonna get ready for Florida. I think what he's gonna do is just keep coaching until they say he can't coach no more. I think that's what he's gonna do. Yep, you remember that, Samuel? Yep. Roll Tide, what? They didn't forget that. But that was Nick Saban's first loss against an assistant. Really amazing. That was, I believe, 24. He was, what was he, 24-0 against all his assistants, so all his pupils that he taught, his students. And finally, I hear you, DC. Upload your vid, buddy. That's part of it. That's part of making vids. You gotta upload your vids. I uploaded one. I uploaded one last night, matter of fact. Right after the game. It's doing pretty good. I got a lot of Kentucky fans, LSU fans, a lot of Kentucky fans leaving comments. The thing is, when you make sports videos, you always want to be a good sport. You always want to thank everybody that watches. As long as they have, as long as their comments are all about the topic and they're not doing anything mean, it's all good. Especially with us smaller channels, College basketball. Oh yeah, I love college sports. I love college sports so much because there's always there's always something new going on. Hey, what's up, Ashley? I hope the answer to your question about who that say they're gonna beat them Saints. I hope it's not the Washington team today. They play at noon. I'm very disappointed in my LSU Tigers. We got another loss. Kentucky. Kentucky. Hey, I think that's where Ashley and them's from. Kentucky, huh, Ashley? Y'all got a good team, to be honest with you. 6-0. Y'all ain't lost a game this year. Y'all got a real good team. Watch out for them Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky against Georgia next week. It's gonna be a huge game. Big opportunity for Kentucky to really move up. Possibly. This may be actually, when the polls come out today, the highest Kentucky Wildcats have ever been ranked in football. And I watched. I couldn't watch the game last night. I had to listen on the radio. That's another thing that really upsets me because LSU is normally, when they're playing well like they should be, on a regular channel like CBS, a national channel, or at worst on ESPN. Well, this game was on SEC Network. So you got to have an extra package to catch that game. And, you know, didn't have that. So I had to listen to the game on the radio. Um, so that's part of not having a top 25 team as well. They end up playing on kind of, I don't want to say secondary channels, but, you know, channels that are not as big, I guess. Got a little grass grown in there. We just had us a little brownie early morning. Pretty day today. Got the yard work done yesterday. Got the grass cut. Uh, got some stuff done. Depending on what the Saints do today, I might I don't know. Like I said, it's been kind of not going the way I wanted to go this year, football season. I'm not gonna lie. I thought by now LSU would be getting ready to put up a real battle. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Before the season started, I said LSU was the only team out there that could challenge Alabama. Right before, I had Max Johnson as a Heisman Trophy contender, and then the game started against UCLA, and well, I realized that things weren't gonna be the way exactly I wanted them to be. It's a beautiful morning, though. Hey Samuel, did Clemson play this weekend? Them Clemson Tigers. I know Samuel liked them Clemson Tigers with old Dabo Sweeney. Let me put this thing down and see if we can get some goats. This is the goat cam, by the way. Give me a second. All right, here they come. Here the goats are. Live goat cam. Live goat cam in Criscoville. Down, 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 down. Say good morning to the goats, everybody. Goats, say good morning to everybody. And we got a hawk that's hanging out with us today. Boom, 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 bam, 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 down there. Deep, dark depression, master memory. Every word from bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Oh, what's up, Bocephus? Bocephus and his daughter right there. Big Papa Bo. All right, Bocephus, back it up. Back it up. Back that nose up. Back it up, Bocephus. Boy. All my dons. You little all my dons, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. I don't know what to think, man. I'm going to have my, I'm always wearing my LSU stuff no matter what, But it's funny. We're not doing good right now. And people say, look at that. That big head right there. People want bandwagon fans. A lot of people are bandwagon fans. Well, our bandwagon just had a broken axle. I do. I remember that. Those were some good days for LSU football now. Man, we had a bandwagon. If we could have just stayed living in 2019. What's up, Trent? If LSU fans, if we could just go back in a time machine and stay back in 2019, we were doing so good. Everybody was like, man, how about them Tigers, baby? Now, I don't know what to say about us now. Coach O needs to, I don't know. I don't know what you say. You could got to play Florida next Saturday night. I don't know if that's a night game. I think it's a daytime game. Play Florida and Tiger Stadium. If we can get the team motivated. I don't know. You wonder what kind of crowd we're going to have. It is a home game. Oh, and me and Trent got that bed going. I'm worried about that too, man. Yeah, I gotta sing that old Miss song. He was a man of his word last year. So, but the thing about it is, Ole Miss, that game was just unbelievable. A lot of games you watch, they're boring. They don't put up many points. But if you're just a fan of offense, That was an unbelievable game yesterday. The defense, the defensive coordinators on both of those teams, oof. But as far as offense, cool. So I'm hoping that when LSU plays Ole Miss, we can just throw the ball and have a lot of success. And by that time, maybe some of our defensive guys will come back. I think as LSU. Hey, look, I think LSU fans in here, that y'all in here, DC Vlogs. I think I think it's gonna be interesting to see when Miles Brennan, if he coming back, if he does he get the start. What you think now? I think Miles Brennan put him in. That's what I think. Let's get Miles Brennan in the game. If nothing else, let's give him a chance to better his. Well, he done earned it. That's how I feel now. He done earned it. We still at 3-3 right now. Let's give him a chance to get some reps for staying with the team and improve his draft stock. And let's give him a chance to do something. Yeah, definitely, Coach. Coach O is still a great guy. Yeah, I'm all about that, DC. I'm ready for Miles to get the start for sure. What we got to lose, man? You know, I'm definitely ready. Let Miles, let Miles Brennan get a shot to improve his draft stock, get some playing time. Maybe he'll be that spark that we need. Dum, 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 dum. We got him. Yeah, I agree, Trent. I think that's what we need to do. Give Miles a chance to get some reps, some playing time. It's time. It's for sure. I think that's what needs to happen. Because obviously, where we at right now, it ain't working. Now Miles can't play defense, but maybe by the time we get in a few weeks, our defense will improve and a couple players will come back. Still ain't heard if Stingley's out for the year. He's our number one. He's probably our best player on the whole team, to be honest. Stingley or Butte, I'd have to say. But for sure, our best defensive player. So going into next week's game, just so y'all know, an early heads up. I think what's going to factor in, and if Coach O comes back next year, yeah, great points, DC. Uh, I think what's going to happen is going into this game against Florida, I think fan attendance is going to be really going to be looked at this week. Overall attitude and everything. I think I think the fans are really going to speak this week in Baton Rouge. by how many fans attend the game. So that's going to be a big thing to keep an eye out on. Total fan attendance. And we need to get that. Right now we in a slump. We don't have that that eye of the tiger that we had in 2019. We just don't have that right now. And to be honest with you, I really don't think anybody's afraid to come play us right now. Oh yeah, Nesmeyer. I don't. Hey, why not? But the only thing is, yeah, he's a freshman. To be honest with you, I want anybody on the field. I want the players that want to win. If we at the point where we scouting for next year's team, see who got what, then that's where we at. But I just want guys that I just want our best opportunity to win. Is what I want. What's up, Brandon? Brandon's channel just keeps growing. What's up, William Smith? Yeah, we got Walker coming in next year. Walker Howard. Very high hopes for him. But he's coming off an injury right now too. So he'll have, I don't know if he had his surgery or if he had to have anything like that, but he'll be ready to go come next fall. Yeah, we got to come up with a game plan. I mean, looking at it as a fan, what's our game plan for the rest of the year? Like I said, I think that we just gotta, if you gotta put in freshmen, put in who you gotta put in. You may want to look at some packages for Nesmeyer. You just want to, give yourself an opportunity to win. If you see people quitting on plays, they need to be not, because right now is when you're going to be testing the character of the team. In hard times, that's when people get tested. So you're going to be testing what the team got. See who wants to play for LSU, who is proud to wear the purple and gold. That's the biggest thing. Let me try to read this comment. Yeah. Y'all talking about the Ole Miss Arkansas game? I still can't believe they left that 1 second on the clock. Most of the time, when something like that happens, they'll run it. They'll run that 1 second off. They kept that 1 second on. That's all they needed was that one play. Yeah, it definitely would have been interesting too. Second, hindsight's always 20/20, but Arkansas decided they had enough of going back and forth. They went for two. One play. One play was the difference between having a W or a L. And that was that 2-point conversion. But it's amazing in that game, all the wide open plays. Wow, it was something to watch. A lot of wide open receivers. A lot of cornerbacks just went around. A lot of big stats. And you got to wonder, where does Texas A&M fit now in this whole rest of this college football season? I see Texas A&M will finish with LSU. That'll be our last game this year. I haven't looked at their schedule, but beating Alabama is a huge win for that program. And I don't blame them for all being so excited after that game, because I would have been doing the same thing. We're just going to sit back for a second, listen to the birds, the hawks, and just kind of savor the moment of this beautiful fall morning in October. Still hadn't got us another cool front like it did with all the good points, William. Yeah, I know. You know, yeah, I'm sure you had heard about the call-in show incident, and yeah, there's different things that I think if we'd be winning, people would kind of overlook. But being that we're 3-3, people really look to those things and say, man, he needs to focus more on the team getting victories than off the field silly comments and things like that. And Coach O I really like Coach O. I'm gonna miss him when his time is up here. I'm really gonna miss him. That's one thing. I think he's a one of a kind coach. For whatever reason, he's been around. He says what he feels. He's from Louisiana. Uh, he hit lightning in a bottle in 2019. Everything just worked out perfect. It was amazing. We'll always have that. Always. We'll always have our 2019 national champions shirts that we can wear and bring out. But the truth is, and I was thinking a lot about this last night, you can't live in 2019 forever. You can't live in that year. That's not the way it is. It's okay to reminisce. It's a great thing to go back and look at that national championship banner hanging up over there in Tiger Stadium. But you can't you can't just, life don't stop in 2019. And that is a big part of, that is a huge part of athletics, college athletics especially. And you got to be able to regroup, rebuild from year to year, and continue to get better and better. You're going to have your bumps in the road, just like Alabama had a little bump in the road last night. But, I mean, y'all know, I'm pretty sure y'all agree with me that Alabama's still uh, very much in the hunt for the championship. Very good. Very good comment, William. What have you done for me lately? That's the way it is. I mean, it was no different. It's no different for anyone. I mean, let's look at, let's just compare something, okay? Let's just look at, I'm gonna just bring up his name because y'all know how I am. I switch around and talk about all kind of stuff. But look at Tom Brady, the GOAT. You know, New England had a couple of years at the end there that I don't know if he didn't, the team didn't make the playoffs or what happened, but Tom Brady was gone. That's the way it is. Dabo Sweeney, right now with Clemson. I don't think he's in danger of losing his job, but hey, 2-3 years of that, you know. Nick Saban, same way. If he ain't producing and winning, you know, you ain't gonna get away with that. And I'm gonna tell you, the biggest comparison that I think is gonna be used really from now on is comparing Les Miles to Coach O and the record. You know, you compare those records, and I don't know off the top of my head, but I know Les Miles was consistently winning 9-10 games a year, and a lot of people was ready for him to go. Of course, he ran a stale offense. He ran the ball, and had so much talent that people couldn't understand why LSU couldn't win more games, a championship. Yeah, I would too, William. I really like Coach O, and I think a lot of people like Coach O. You know, I'm glad Coach O's here, but at the same time, we both know that LSU shouldn't be a 3-3 team for whatever reason. LSU can't that can't be the way it is. LSU football cannot be a middle of the pack team. It won't be allowed, no matter. And the blame got to go on somebody. Even Coach O says, I take all the blame for the loss. You know. What's up, everybody here? 5 folks in here. Appreciate if y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't yet. Appreciate if y'all consider subscribing, by the way. We just sitting out here with the goats. I'll stay out here another maybe 15 minutes. Miss Mamie right there. Y'all haven't met them. Miss Mamie and Cinderella coming over there. They got their little trampoline. They kind of walk on. And then we got Big Daddy Bo Cephas over there. Kind of like y'all remember y'all. You know that y'all that watch wrestling back in the day when you had Scott Steiner
Big Papa Pump. Both Cephas, here's your hookup. Holler if you hear me.
The O-line was the strength of the team. Yeah. Even I'd heard him say, we won a national championship with, I think, 2 of the offensive linemen. Yeah, he thought it was. No, to be honest with you, man, I don't want to make excuses, but obviously with injuries, and I just don't know this, because even with John Emery being out, John Emery was penciled in as being one of our big contributors on offense. He showed some flashes last year, and with everything that happened, he doesn't even get to play on the team. And then with Stingler being out, he's our top cornerback, then our safety being out, it don't help. Now, I don't know that Coach O is going to get a pass because of those guys being out. I really don't know. But what I do know is, what I'm seeing right now, Coach O is not going to throw in the towel. He's going to coach and coach and coach until, no matter what, until Scott Woodward, I believe that's his name, the athletic director, says it's time for you to go. So Coach O still got fight left in him. We got some guys, though. Kashawn Butte, Jack Besh, playing hard. I tell you what's our biggest thing we don't have to worry about is making field goals. Cade York. He's really... The Saints really wish they could have him right now. Consistent kicker. I think I might go heat me up a little frozen pizza. Leftover frozen pizza from the game. Yeah, Coach O's not a quitter, that's for sure. But let's be honest, William. Let's be honest about something, okay? What do you think? Think about this for a second. Everywhere Coach O goes, everywhere in Baton Rouge, wherever he goes, when he walks into a grocery store as the head coach of the LSU Tigers, or goes to Walmart or wherever, people know who he is. He's running, just taking a little jog down the levee or whatever he's doing. And people are thinking, man, people know what's going on. So I gotta kind of wonder when he thinks about it, the feedback he's getting, things we don't see from the fans, and just things that are going on. And then when he's by himself or whatever he's doing, what does he honestly think, right now that, man, he got to... Because, look, Coach O's been around long enough. He knows. He's not crazy. He knows when the writing's on the wall. This is not his first head coaching job. He knows when the writing's on the wall, when something ain't right. He knows that you either produce victories or you ain't gonna be there. So what I'm taking note right now, like I said, I think his whole mindset is that he's gonna coach and continue, and if they decide it's time, they gotta let him go, he's gonna take his money and do what he's gotta do with no regrets. He's gonna coach this thing out to his very last play. And if You know, that's really what he can do. He's gonna coach it out and see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen with him after. I know he's made enough money that he could retire if he would want to. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And I'll be honest with you. I've, I've been watching other teams. Billy Napier from UL. I think he would be somebody that LSU definitely should consider. I'm hearing a lot of people say, well, he's not a big enough name. Well, you know what? The guy's a winner. If you go and look at the UL Raging Cajuns program, they play Tuesday night against Appalachian State. There's a winning attitude right now. He's brought that to UL. He's been around. And I think that if LSU doesn't at least give him an offer, an honest interview, you know, I think they'd be making a mistake because he's going to end up somewhere. Billy Napier is in a bigger school that is going to consistently give him an opportunity to win a national championship. Oh, we still got one person here. I'm going to end this thing in a second here. Got to go do some stuffs. And I'll be on later. Giving my reaction videos for the Saints today. I might go make one right now, matter of fact. Y'all have a great day. Those of y'all that don't watch this whole thing, or even if y'all just stop by for a second, I thank y'all. Let's continue this. We'll talk with y'all later. Go Tigers. Have a great day.